Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Pure Tarot. I'm doing a reading for you for the rest of the year, basically, the rest of the month of December. I already have some cards that flipped. Let me put them down. So I'm doing a very quick, so just to give you an idea of what I'm doing, I'm using only one deck, drawing only a few cards and getting an overarching energy for the rest of the year. It is definitely not going to be very, let me rephrase that. I don't clarify and re-clarify, but I go in depth into the few cards that I see in front of me. So let's get started. All the cards are here. You have the Empress, the Four of Coins, which is the Four of Pentacles, the 10 of Coins, 10 of Pentacles, and you end with the Emperor. This is an amazing reading. Do you realize that you have divine masculine, divine feminine counterparts here? Emperor, Empress, bookmarking the reading. All the cards are upright, and you even have the 10 of Pentacles. This is pristine energy, Scorpio. Well, first off, having this kind of power couple speaks of power. So there's many ways to read this. You could say you're feeling very empowered. It could also point to a power couple dynamic between you and someone else. It could also, even in terms of, let's say, just reading it as linear, right? You're starting with one energy with the Empress and ending on the Emperor. It's sort of a equal status, right? But there's some form of, how can I express this? It's not an upscale progression, but there's a change in roles. So if you think back, obviously we don't really live in, there's still a few monarchs on the planet, but, throw yourself back in different eras. And Emperor, Empress, although they were both the monarchs, the Emperor had a little bit of an edge, or his roles were a little different than the one of the Empress, right? So in that sense, like describing that there might be a change of status, but it's slight. Actually, let me rephrase that. It's not like a change of status, a change of the roles and exactly the kind of tasks that you'd be tackling. I don't know how to express it. You're still like a boss, right? Type figure. Someone in authority, someone with a lot of willpower, also determination. I sense this as well as people that have a lot of experience in whatever field that they're currently in. So you could be the boss of your family, but I mean also like the head of your household. I'm using one example, let's say, to depict the Empress, and you could be, a CEO somewhere in a company, right? And so you're like, you have the same status, or you have the same kind of elevated or place of authority within maybe different environments, and that's also shown by the kind of things that you're handling. So I hope I've expressed it well enough. It's just to give you an idea that there might be a change. So if it's not two different domains of your life, it could be within the same domain. You might have some kind of redirection or restructuration, interestingly enough, and where your tasks sort of change, but you're at the same level. So let's say you no promotion, but there's something a little different that you're doing. Anyways, enough said about that. In terms of love, this is so amazing, and most people want to hear about love, right? um, it feels like because the Emperor is at the other end of the reading, it could be that you haven't met this person and that you will meet them, right? So don't attach gender to Empress Emperor. It could go either way, and it could even be same-sex couples. So please, that's really not relevant here. What matters is so maybe the timeline in terms of you're about to meet this person, I would say into 2022, or you've just met them, but there's something unfolding. And one of these indicators is the Ten of Pentacles. So, you know, you're basically meshing with this person with the intent of creating a very solid structure, a very elaborate structure. It's something that you're building together. It's something where there's a long-term vision, common goals, common values as well, very important. And this is extremely happy and very rare. So you're quite blessed. Honestly, this is amazing. And we have the Four of Coins here that I don't want to forget in the equation, because what I like is that, you know, it's the 4 into the 10, right, in terms of the sequence. So there's definitely an energy here, the Empress and the Four of Coins of, you know, let me show you how I see this, okay? It's like a different energy. Empress, Four of Coins. The Empress is usually more passive, so people come to her and she attracts people. Magnetically speaking, she's just charismatic. And it fits in with the Four of Cups, where you would hold close to yourself, you know, maybe your money or the people close to you. You're sort of a bit possessive, you know, to an extent. And so a bit of a hoarder, right? But in a funny sense, meaning that, you know, you'd want to keep things close to you. And you like to accumulate. It's a savings card as well, right? So the Empress being abundant, but at the same time, sort of careful and cautious and very practical with her money. You know, the Four of Cups would add this kind of meaning to the Empress, you know. And then this energy here with the Emperor, with the Ten of Pentacles, is also really interesting because it's a beautiful counterpart where the Ten of Coins is, you know, this Emperor is really, he's really wealthy. He's wealthy, again, in more than one way, right? It doesn't have to be just materialistically speaking. You know, both Emperor Empress here are very noble, you know, very, you know, when you say like pure breed, that kind of thing, but not in a, I don't want to put any connotations of class and you know, like, or caste, or, you know, nothing of that sort, right? Nothing negative that way, but simply, you know, the sort of yeah, the idea that these people are very I'm just gonna use the word pure in the sense that they're like, they embody like the highest qualities of who they are, right? They're the best versions of themselves. They are like, they strive to, you know, become a better version of themselves, some, you know, to the fullest. And I also feel they're very altruistic, very generous here with the Empress, you know, and all this money, all this abundance. But to go back to this energy of the king with this 10 of Pentacles, he's also, he's like the business mind, right? This is the practical side here. The with the Empress is more the grounded, practical, pragmatic side of things, and here is more of like a business acumen, savviness, also flair. Okay, that's really important, and knowledge. I think there's huge knowledge here with in the 10 of Coins. You reach the 10 of Pentacles when, again, you've gained experience, and you've gone through many things that have taught you, um, and that have worked well, right? It's incredible, this energy. So I mean, these two people are meeting, they're coming together, they're going to combine their money here with the 4 and the 10 of Coins. They will keep building. They have, I mean, this is incredible. The more I'm describing it, the more I'm sensing this energy, and the more, to be honest, I wish, I mean, I'm basking in this right now, but by reading it to you, I'm basking in it, but it's incredible. I hope I'm conveying this well enough for you. If you only knew the beauty of what I'm seeing, because there's a lot of beauty, there's a lot of order, there's a lot of stability, there's a lot of solidity, there's a lot of, what's the word for what I'm sensing? Like it's a really bright future. Like it's incredible. It's just, it's bright, but it's not the kind of, it's not flashy. I don't know. It's just like, it's impeccable. That's the right word. It's like, it can't go wrong, you know? And I want to say it can't go wrong because of the connection, the partnership here. I mean, both are fine on their own. They would succeed just as much, you know. They are who they are. But I think that coming together, and isn't that what a power couple is or does, or at least in my mind, you know, like I am thinking that, you know, when they come together, they create something even better. Like the sort of entity that they create just is pure manifestation, pure generation, like you know, what we call in human design a generator manifester, right? Like really, really this kind of energy. It's amazing. It's really beautiful, Scorpio. This is quite an end of a year. If you haven't met this person, you will meet them. If it's not a person, it's you sort of tweaking what you do without really elevating you. It is taking you to a different place. So you move from being pragmatic and cautious into, you know, really developing a business and strategizing maybe further down the line in terms of a midterm or long-term objective. So there's definitely like a change of focus in terms of maybe playing it safe with the Empress and the 4 of Coins, especially the 4 of Coins, saying like playing it safe within those that little square box, sandbox, you know, like you're the Empress of that little domain, but I think you will expand here definitely, and you have everything you need in terms of the skills and the knowledge and the savoir-faire. I mean, it's really incredible. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm just repeating myself at this point. So I hope you liked it. Show me some gratitude. See you next time. Bye.